Welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a clinical nurse specialist in cosmetic dermatology. By popular demand, I'm going to talk about celebrity plastic surgery in this video. Today's muse is Jane Fonda. The approach that I'm going to take in this series of celebrity plastic surgery is going to be of a positive one. I'm not going to be looking at people that have done a really poor job of looking after themselves, they're not aging well. There's a lot of celebrities that, for instance, were child stars, and you can just see the effect of that. Stardom, the partying, the smoking, the drinking, the tanning, it really wreaks havoc. What I would like to focus on instead is look at women who are typically age 40 and 50 up. Like for instance, Jane Fonda, she's in her platinum years. But I'd like to look at what I think that they're doing because I have a pretty good idea of what's probably going on in the background. So Jane Fonda, she started her younger years doing exercise videos and promoting healthy living practices. And it's definitely paying off. She's probably still exercising every day. She's probably doing something like yoga or Pilates or some type of aerobic activity that isn't too strenuous on her body, but she's probably still getting some weight-bearing exercising happening in there. She doesn't walk with a limp, so she's probably got healthy hips, healthy knees, and that can be attributed to having a lower BMI. When you start to put on weight as you age, you're going to put more stress on your joints. So if you want to age well, it is key to have a lower BMI. My guess is that the diet she follows is probably that of a very clean one. I'm not sure where she lives, but say for instance she lived in somewhere like LA, there's definitely an emphasis on healthy living practices. In fact, right over there is my amazing garden, which is exploding with greens. I can't even eat it fast enough. It's amazing. What I think is happening with Jane Fonda, the reason she looks so good is eating a really well-balanced diet. She's not overdoing it on things like junk food or meats. She probably doesn't have a lot of meat. Personally, I choose to have meat on the weekends and follow a Blue Zone diet. So if you'd like more information on Blue Zones, be sure to check out my book that's coming out because I will be talking about different healthy lifestyle practices from all over the world that have been noted to provide longevity. So in terms of Jane Fonda's skincare, she's probably following a proper medical grade skincare routine that's recommended to her by her plastic surgeon because yes, I do think she's had probably a couple of facelifts and probably had some facial implants such as cheek implants. They have been done very well. She looks fantastic. But one of the reasons why she looks so good after a facelift is that she doesn't have the pull lines here. So sometimes if people have really thin sun damaged skin, they've lost a lot of collagen and elastin. After a facelift, basically the skin is yoinked back, it's pulled back quite tight. And there can be pull lines, for instance, when they're talking and things like that. I don't really see that a lot, maybe just a little bit with her, but her skin is looking really healthy. She's cleansing, probably doing an antioxidant serum during the day, great eye cream, a great moisturizer, and then sunscreen every day. I have a video on sunscreen. You need to check that out here because sunscreen is absolutely critical for preventing the loss of collagen in the skin, elastin, brown spots, fine lines, wrinkles, and most importantly, skin cancer. She's probably receiving skin and laser treatments every couple of weeks or at least once a month in my opinion because she doesn't have brown spots, she doesn't have large pores, and that's what lasers will provide for you. IPL will get rid of your brown spots. Things like cold laser or fractionated laser is really helpful for reducing pore size. I also think that she's probably having regular Botox and dermal filler treatments. So Botox is performed every 3 to 6 months. For instance, between the brows, around the eyes, nose, jawline, and the platysma bands on the neck. And she's probably having dermal fillers to her cheeks, her perioral lines, her marionette zone, and probably a little bit to her lips and her jawline. I wouldn't be surprised if she does have cheek implants as well because she has a ton of volume here, which you wouldn't typically see in a woman age 60 plus. All in all, I think that Jane Fonda is a mega babe and she's probably really doing a lot to support that by doing a lot of inner work, which would include things like meditation and spiritual practices, healthy eating and healthy lifestyle choices. So she's probably not drinking lots, she's probably not smoking, she's probably not sleeping on her face, which also does squish the fat and cause vertical lines. Anthony Hopkins is actually a really good example of the vertical lines that can be formed, for example, to his forehead. Those vertical lines here are likely from sleeping on his side. There's a great pillow that I can recommend that you use if you want to sleep on your back as much as possible, or if you have to side sleep, it just reduces the compression on your face, and that's the NB pillow. I will put the link to that pillow down below. So Jane Fonda, woman aged 60 plus, she's got it going on, girl. She looks great. She's killing it in her Grace and Frankie show. She looks wonderful. Her movement's good. She's just glowing. And I think she's a great example for us to look up to. She's a total knockout. She's a total babe. So what I have covered in this video are my observations from my clients that are doing well and what I think she's probably doing as well. You could probably start to implement into your lifestyle also. If you have any questions, be sure to schedule your consultation with me at polishedandprofessional.ca, and please subscribe, hit that bell notification down below so that you are alerted when new content has become available. Please don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below. I will read them. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.